Hello everybody, this is Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Well, last time you remember, I bumbled around a little bit after we escaped from the castle, but we are now at an airport and we do have a chance to be able to use the biplane here to escape, which is probably the fastest route rather than trying to get onto the Zeppelin. And I'm going to go ahead and go with this and come back later to show you how to get onto the Zeppelin, having already shown you how you can try and fight your way on, but it's not going to be easy. So now that I have the instructions on how to get the plane to work open in another window, we will go ahead and walk to the plane. Okay, first instruction is 6 switches on the left. Flick the middle left switch first. Pull the handle on the left side of the steering wheel 3 times. Get to the green. Flick the bottom right switch next. Lower the switch near the petrol down one. Move the switch to the right of the steering wheel so it points to the B. Pull the throttle in the bottom left corner. Of the 6 switches, flick the top right. And then from here, wait for the top left corner to reach 3, and then hit the red button. Hold on, Dad. Here we go. And we get a little bit of a flight simulator here. Well, hit, Junior! And the trick is to keep moving until the crosshairs connected. We can take 3 hits. They got us! We're going down! I'll try to gain some altitude. Ah! And you can get further along, depending upon how far you fly the plane, but unfortunately, you do wind up landing in the same place. Hey, Dad, get up. This is no time to take a nap. Sorry, Junior. Come on, let's go steal a car. There doesn't seem to be any gas in this one. And yeah, gas can would be useful, which is a running gag in the old LucasArts games. When you gas for the chainsaw, there is a can of gas in Zack McCracken. Okay, so at this point, we have to start working our way through all the different guards. Let's see, I need to see your authorization. And we can talk our way past most of them. We can fight our way past most of them. Of course, the dialogue is a bit tricky, and it is possible to get a signed pass that can get us through all the roadblocks, but we did not take that route, which requires a bit more prep work than this one, ironically enough. But let me see if we can go ahead and talk our way past this one, because the trick to telling these different checkpoints apart is that we have to look at the roadblock number and the dialogue of the guard in question. And I think it was kind of a blue, so we'll go ahead and start with, but of course, how silly of me, or my authorization's how you insult me. We'll go ahead and go, oh, silly of me. You sniffing for a little time to waste your incompetence. Oh, wait, that is violet and not the color I thought it would be, so... What? Have more respect for an off-duty senior officer. You? A senior officer? You couldn't make junior. Don't call me junior. Well, so much for that. Luckily, it looks like the autosave saved at just the right point. Now remember, the trick is to not let them get behind you. They got us! We're going down! Well, I think we did slightly better that time. Yeah, I just love how the prim and proper professor is very, quick to say, "Oh, let's steal a car." Okay, now this guard is the one I think you have to bribe. So we'll go ahead and take this money. Marks? A few marks would be a poor substitute for a pass. But many marks. Let me see how much I have. Here's 50 marks. Thank you. You may go, but don't let me see you again. Halt! Come here at once. I need to see your authorization. Now this one we can talk past, but of course, how silly of me. Stop sniveling, I haven't the time to waste on one so ill-bred. Of course, I'm sorry, you must be a busy, important man. Are you trying to flatter me? Do you find me attractive? Am I that obvious? You cannot expect to make a fool of me. You're just too perceptive. How true. You may go. Hold it. You gotta come over here. I need to see your authorization. My authorization? You insult me! I'm sorry, but I must ask. You talk this way to a senior officer? But how could I know? I mean, you're not in uniform. Soldier, let me pass immediately. Yes, sir. Halt, leave your vehicle and step over here. I need to see your authorization. That is out of the question. No one passes without authorization. Keep it down. This man with me is Gestapo. Gestapo? Him? Do you have proof? You have my word of honor. Trust me. Trust you? I could be shot for letting you pass. That is your final word? Well, I still can't let you by. Perhaps you better break it to him. Well, on second thought, you may go. Okay, now this one is going to be the tricky one, because this one, of course, it's passing by Munich. This one fellow can only be bribed with a first edition of Mein Kampf or more money than we've got. So I am going to go ahead and save here. And hope that this guy has a glass jaw. That's my boy. Okay, well that was easier than I was expecting it to be, honestly. So now we've just got one more to talk our way past. Halt, leave your vehicle and step over here. I need to see your authorization. That is, of course, out of the question. No one passes without authorization. Keep it down. The man with me is Gestapo. Gestapo? Captain Kleisch said nothing of this. I will need some proof. You have my word of honor. Trust me. Trust you? I could be shot for letting you pass. You spurned my trust. An insult. Insult or not, you must have clearance. Soldier, do you realize that you are out of uniform? Out of uniform? What do you mean? New orders have come through concerning uniforms. New orders? From where? If you want to argue with Captain Kleist, you can... Kleist! Nine! According to the map in your Grail diary, this is the place. We are like the heroes of the Arthurian legend. You are Galahad, the valiant knight, and I is Father Lancelot, who is turned away. He was found at... Henry, Indy, it's good to see you again. Marcus, what are you doing here? And why are you all dirty? Don't ask. So, Marcus, my old friend, how have you been? And we're now down to having just the Grail Diary and the whip. It says, if you think this life is but a game, be warned, beyond this point thou canst be saved. Well, I think that the regular Scum game engine may have issues with that, but we'll go ahead and save here. And yeah, we played through this much faster than I expected, but I haven't gotten done showing you everything, which we will of course do later, even if I do beat the game here. And I think I will show you all of the different endings, if nothing else. So we'll go ahead and walk to the temple. Sadly, they did not put Sala in this game, because all things are made better with John Rhys Davies. Yep, this is the place. Ah, Indiana Jones, you're just in time. It seems I've run out of volunteers. Donovan. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that convinced me to get the Grail for your purposes. Except maybe that. I thought you'd see it my way. The only thing that can save your father now is the healing power of the Grail. I suggest you hurry, Dr. Jones. Junior, remember my diary. The 3 trials. Hang on, Dad. I'll be back as fast as I can. Only the penitent man will pass. Okay, well, this one... This one requires you to step in precisely the right spot where there's a slightly lighter space on the floor. And that's where we're supposed to click to try and get this to work. And hopefully you automatically kneel at the right moment. Penitent. Kneel! I'm through. Okay, in Tuscan, Jehovah is spelled G-E-H-O-B-A. Thankfully, it does let us go back rather than have to play through everything. And yeah, I thought it would just let me double jump rather than... And the trick here, just click as quickly as you can. Don't look down. Leap of faith. I knew you would come. Who are you? I am the last of the 3 brothers who swore an oath to find the Grail and guard it. That was 700 years ago. You are strangely dressed for a knight. Me, I'm no knight. What do you mean? It is no matter. You proved your worthiness by passing the trials. The honor of guarding the Grail is yours. But you don't understand. My father is wounded here in the temple. I've got to find the Grail or he'll die. Very well. I see that your intentions are pure. Choose. Okay, so the trick here is that we look at each Grail. Now this is the cup of a carpenter. And thankfully, I did get into the copyright protection between chapters to find the descriptions that were referred to. So we've got brass chalice inscribed in Greek. And the ones that we got descriptions of were silver bowl carved with spells of blessing and a ceramic bowl with heathen design and writing. And the silver bowl, I know that when it said silver, it meant silver as in glowing rather than the actual metal. Not that it matters, because we know from the painting that in this playthrough at least, it does not glow. So what we're looking for is a ceramic bowl that does not glow. I better make sure this is the right one. And you have chosen wisely. But remember this, the Grail cannot pass beyond the Great Seal. That is the price of immortality. But what happened to Donovan? And don't say don't ask. He was so eager to follow you, he just lost his head. And it cleaned his jacket, too! It's a miracle! The Grail. You did it, Junior. No, Dad, you did it. I just followed your diary. And the third brother still alive? Yes, even after 7 centuries. Then it does grant immortality. All these years, my quest is at an end. But you found it, son. Its destiny is in your hands now. Marcus, my old friend, I haven't thanked you yet. You haven't done a damn thing. And I think it can, in fact, be saved here. Remember the price of immortality. The Grail cannot pass beyond the Great Seal. Well, we can be greedy and stupid. Indiana, you should have let me take the Grail. I think his fate was in our hands. Oh, Indy, if only you'd let me try, I could have taken the Grail for the 2 of us. The Grail is not a prize to be won. Junior knows that now. And my final score is 351 good. Series is not bad. But supposing instead we went ahead and let Elsa try and pick it up and run with it. Which is what she will do if we don't pick it up immediately. But what the heck, let's do something really stupid. Ilsa, no! The Grail must remain here. But Indy, the Grail, it can be ours! You heard the knight, it can't pass beyond the seal. No, I don't believe it. I won't lose it now. Nice going, Elsa. I guess Elsa should have let it go. Oh, don't look at me like that. You were thinking it too. But thankfully, if we looked into the cracked seal, we can see that the Grail is there. We can't reach it, but wait. We can leave it there, like in the movie, or and now make a run for it. Junior, why didn't you listen? Don't call me Junior. Of course, that's how it could have happened. But how about this? Ilsa, no, the Grail must remain here. But Indy, the Grail can be ours. You heard the knight, it can't pass beyond the seal. No, I don't believe it. I won't lose it now. Well, we can't just take this opportunity to leave. So this is just grand. We meet a living veteran of the Crusade, steal his Grail, and then completely destroy his temple. All in the name of archaeology. I will never do anything like this again. Hey, Dad, I think the knight muttered something about his friend Ponce, who's living in Florida. Let's go find him! And we now have 401 points out of 405. Great, not bad. But supposing something else happened. Because there is yet another option. Elsa, no, the Grail must remain here. But Indy, the Grail can be ours. You heard the knight, it can't pass beyond the seal. No, I don't believe it. I won't lose it now. Nice going, Elsa. All right, so look into the cracked seal. Use the whip. Which, seriously, why didn't he just do this in the movie? But now we can give the Grail to the knight. I give you my thanks. I see you indeed have the heart of a true knight. Of course, I'll be picking this place up for years. That was just a noble thing you did, Junior. Don't call me Junior. What is all this Junior talk? What's his name? Henry Jones, Jr. I like Indiana. We named the dog Indiana. We named you Henry Jr. Come to think of it, my father had a cat named Marcus. Enough, let's go home. I think I'll start a Dead Sea Scrolls diary. Everybody follow me, I know the way. Got lost in his own museum. No, that's not right. And we're up to 426 out of 480, but wait! There is, yet again, one more way, and it is the most noble way. It is the smartest way. And you get to run off with the blonde Nazi babe. Just give the Grail to the knight. I give you my thanks. I see you indeed have the heart of a true knight. You should have seen the wreck this place was in after the last guys left. We could have taken the Grail from this place. It could have been ours, Indy. That may be your game plan, Elsa, but I won't play it that way. That was just a noble thing you did, Junior. Don't call me Junior. What is all this Junior talk? That's his name. Henry Jones Jr. I like Indiana. We named the dog Indiana. We named you Henry Jr. Come to think of it, my father had a cat named Marcus. Wasn't my father's secretary named Elsa? Enough, let's go home. I think I'll start a Dead Sea Scrolls diary. Everybody follow me, I know the way. Because any good running gag is worth doing twice. No, that's not right. And we're now up to 580 on the series, so we're great and great. And now as we ride off onto the sunset with the triumphant credits and music playing in the background, I just gotta say that I love this game. It holds up pretty well years later. I still remembered my way through most of it, as you saw. I just didn't remember the biplane part because I usually opted for the pathway that involved you pickpocketing the guy, sneaking on board the Zeppelin, and I will show you that part. Well, maybe I will get around to it next time, but I think that next time I am going to go back to the castle and we will see about trying to make our way through it in a fashion that will let us actually sneak out, ironically by beating up every guard in the hallway. Of course, then again, watching me fight Nazis may not be the most exciting thing, so I think maybe we will go ahead and go with the route that lets us go to Berlin, which is what happens in the movie. If you lose the actual diary, you have to go back to Berlin to recover it. But I'll show that part off next time for sure. Thanks for watching, and keep the adventure going. Oh, now you tell me I've got to properly save the game at this point. Yeah, it does actually let you check your IQ points with an I, but I read somewhere that it gets kind of glitchy. But anyway, next time, we will explore the other ways that you can get to this point. See you then.